Millie Bobby Brown and Finn Wolfhard recently sat down for an exclusive interview. The two Stranger Things co-stars discussed their upcoming projects, their friendship, and more. Brown and Wolfhard talked about their characters, Eleven and Mike, and their thoughts on the show. They both spoke fondly of their roles and the friendships they had developed on set. Brown revealed her upcoming projects, and Wolfhard explained his excitement to explore different roles. They both mentioned the idea of collaborating on a project in the future. The two discussed their on-set chemistry and the jokes they enjoyed. They talked about how they have formed a strong bond throughout their years working together. Brown spoke about her role in the upcoming Godzilla sequel, and Wolfhard gave an update on the It sequel he is also involved in. They both shared their excitement for the projects they are part of. Wolfhard also gave an insight into the music he has been writing and producing. Brown talked about her passion for singing, and the duo discussed their inspirations in the creative world. When asked about their hobbies, both Brown and Wolfhard revealed their interests in collecting items and playing video games. Brown showed her skills by discussing her knowledge of chess, and Wolfhard discussed his passion for gaming. The conversation turned to their style and fashion choices. They talked about their favorite brands and how they like to express themselves through their clothing. Brown and Wolfhard discussed the importance of taking time off and recharging. They discussed their ideas for having fun and enjoying life. The two talked about their activism and their roles in speaking out about important issues. They discussed their involvement in movements and the teachings they have learned throughout their journey. Another topic of conversation was social media and being in the public eye. Wolfhard discussed his thoughts on the topic and how he handles conversations online. Brown and Wolfhard then talked about their plans for the future. They discussed where they would like to see themselves in 5 years' time, and the things they would like to have achieved by then. The two shared their thoughts on the world they inhabit and discussed their hopes for the future. They shared their thoughts on how they can personally help to make the world a better place. The interview moved on to discussing the film and TV industry. The two actors talked about the progress they have seen in regards to diversity and inclusivity. They discussed their own personal journeys as actors and the lessons they have learned along the way. They also provided advice for young people who wish to pursue their dreams. Wolfhard and Brown then engaged in a light-hearted game of charades, which provided much entertainment and laughter. The two shared their hopes and dreams for the future and discussed how they have managed to stay humble and grounded. Wolfhard revealed his admiration of the soundtrack of Stranger Things and how music has impacted his life. Brown shared her thoughts on the importance of music in her life. When asked about their favorite moments from Stranger Things, the two co-stars remembered fondly the moments spent off-screen together and the relationships they had built. Both actors then discussed their hobbies and interests outside of acting. Wolfhard discussed his love of mountain biking and Brown shared her newfound interest in painting. Wolfhard and Brown wrapped up the interview by revealing their weirdest fan encounters. They also spoke fondly of their fans and the support they receive from them. Next, the duo talked about their appreciation for their co-stars and the lessons they have learned together. They both expressed their admiration for their castmates. The interview then turned to discussing the change in the entertainment industry over the past few years. Wolfhard shared his views on the issue and both actors discussed how they navigate the current climate. Brown and Wolfhard then discussed how their experiences as actors have shaped them as people. They talked about their relationships and how they have been impacted by the entertainment industry. They also touched on their experiences with acting coaches and their opinions on the profession. Wolfhard discussed his approach to his characters and Brown shared her own techniques.